Exactly.
I come home, I lay down, and I just sort of moan for a week.
Yeah, I think the last time I had a bad haircut was like legitimately a bad haircut was like 10 years ago or something, and I was a pill for like a week until I could get it fixed. I was not okay.
That's great.
And I made sure everybody knew.
I don't blame you.
I luck out because of Allie. Like,
Oh, you've got a sister that
my
does
sister
haircuts.
is,
shit.
she's a cosmetologist, runs around salon stuff, so I just get free haircuts. It's great.
Shine Easy, thanks for that sub.
Yeah.
I wanted everyone
live?
to hear about Maitre's bad haircut.
Are we live already?
Yeah, we've been live for a few
We
minutes.
are.
Amazing. Well,
It never
sorry.
happened. Nobody can prove it.
No one can prove anything.
No.
Nobody can prove it.
Listen, I looked just awful. Like I don't.
No, you didn't. Don't let Chuck bully you into that. Chuck,
Oh my gosh.
bastard.
Oh my gosh, what have I done? How dare I? Ah, shit. Hi, everyone. Welcome to day 3 of SadCon. Those of us mourning the fact that we didn't get to go to Gen Con. Fucking Jeff, goddamn him and Melissa and Steven are all at Gen Con posting
And
pictures.
long and stupid. Everyone is at Gen Con.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, but are they live on stream right now with all of our wonderful, wonderful viewers?
They aren't.
That's
so
true.
No,
sucks to
they're
be
not.
them.
Losers.
Eddie's got
Not
the
really.
right
They're
idea.
probably having a great time.
Probably. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna play a game. We're playing another session of Teenage Oddyssey, the game that I am making / made based off of Mark of the Odd, set in 1996. And we're gonna meet our teens here in just a moment, because they have all gone to a comic book convention. And that is where our adventure is happening today. So why don't we just start off in the order of the overlay. Dan, who the fuck are you playing?
I'm Dan, and I am playing Anthony Hawk, our skateboarder.
Very nice.
Not to be confused with a real skateboarder, but with a similar name.
Yeah, I mean,
No relation.
physical resemblance is just an accident, like coincidental.
Completely accidental.
Dan
There's probably
is
not even a
secretly Tony
360
Hawk.
here.
My oldest thought Tony Hawk was just like a video game character for the longest time. Didn't realize he was a real
Amazing.
person.
That's fantastic.
He's not a
He's
real
a video
person.
game character
He's just,
first, and then they made him in real life.
Yeah.
he's just a skeleton and a hat they put into some fancy shoes.
They're like,
Ultimate
That
wow, the
makes
game is so
sense.
great.
It just sold really
What?
well. They're like, we should monetize this some
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
The game is so great. Let's make
It
a real
is.
one.
What?
Yeah. Yadasak, thanks for hanging out and lurking. We appreciate you. Joe, who are you playing?
I'm playing Maeve Disdain, Maeve Disdain, the rocker kid.
Is that kind of like the naming convention of Martha Mon or Amon Marth?
It's Dave Mustaine, but I flipped the letters.
I thought his name
You
was
know,
Mustang.
until you said it out loud, I didn't catch that, even though I've been staring at it in writing for the last 10 minutes.
That's fantastic. And Maitre, thanks for gracing us with your presence tonight.
Good
Tell us,
haircut and everything.
who the fuck are you playing?
I'm playing Maya Rodriguez, and she's a goth, and she's brown, and her mom is Indian, and her dad is Mexican. And as far as you know, she's never been to California, so don't really know where the accent is from, but she has one, and
Watched
she
Clueless too many
hates
times.
You.
Oh god. Oh god.
All we know is that her sense of taste is almost certainly better than the rest of us pasty kids.
And speaking
Guaranteed.
of pasty kids, Eddie, who the hell are you playing, man?
I am playing the resident overachiever Boy Scout, Jonathan. He's a survivalist kid, probably the son of preppers. Takes everything too seriously.
Oh yeah,
but loves himself some Batman comics because that shit is basically that's a documentary. That's
is.
that's a series of steps to
Yes.
emulate and follow.
yeah, absolutely it is. And Tyler returning for some more Teenage Odyssey. He didn't get enough of it on Tuesday. He's like, Chuck, let me play another session or I'll cry.
Well, I keep trying to relive my teenage years. It's not working for me.
I'm sorry, man. But you got Richard coming back. Why don't you tell us about Richard?
I am playing Richard Dixon, the woefully unlucky band geek
There you go.
who
Very
couldn't
nice.
even see boobies after trying to sneak into the back of a strip club.
No, you didn't. It was just
I saw
fucking
demons
weird
instead.
demons and hot dogs, and it wasn't fun.
Yeah, that's not a euphemism. It was actual hot dogs.
Yeah, yeah. It's because here in the town, the majority of us live or have lived in, there was a very well-known adult establishment. I wouldn't say good, high class, anywhere you would ever want to go, but
Some
their
might say
main
infamous.
their main selling point is they had a big sign out front that said "free hot dogs."
Hey, look, it's the Midwest, okay? Hot dogs are a big draw here.
Yes,
It had
yeah,
the
that's
best
not a
name
real
though.
place.
I learned so much about American culture when
I'm
I
not-
play with you guys.
Nice.
I'm not interested in getting my nails done, but if a salon has a fucking free hot dog sign out front, man, bitch, lacquer those
Eddie
things
is
up. I will sit
about
for an
it.
hour.
The song, like the name is the best though. Like just Sasnax.
Yeah, they couldn't come up with a real name, so they just spelled Kansas backwards.
But it sounds so
I
bad
never
for
made
some
that
reason.
connection until just now.
You're welcome, Joe. You're welcome.
Yeah. You're now in the inner circle.
I never
of
saw
those
it
who know.
written, so that makes sense.
We have to take Joe by there sometime before he
It doesn't
moves.
exist anymore.
Oh, does it
It's
not?
gone.
Oh no, it's not.
That's a
No.
shame.
Is there
The
anyone
building
that
where Joe will
offers
grow
free
up in a
hot
world where
dogs?
he is.
I don't think
What?
so.
Oh.
More places need to offer free hot dogs.
They do.
No,
They
Yeah.
should.
They really
it
do.
was unique.
Quick Shop
It
does
is-
if you run fast enough.
Oh, that's
I don't think I can
Order
run
that.
that fast while carrying that many hot dogs.
Sasnax is the real world basis for skankles. So
yeah. It is.
Oh, fantastic.
We find
Inaccurate.
ourselves in the year 1996, an unknown convention hall in the Midwest. That's right, it is Kobold Con Comic Book Convention. There is a slew of celebrities here that are signing autographs. There's all sorts of comic book artists and writers. There's a huge vendor hall, just boxes and boxes of every single comic book you could ever want. There's food, there's merchandise. I mean, the height of mid-90s nerdom exists right here, right now, for all of you. You have already been wandering around this convention for an hour or two. Maybe you got some little grab bags, some, books to flip through. Maybe you're getting hungry. Who knows? But why don't we start this off with, what would you all be doing right now at this convention? A group of 5 friends come to geek out for a while.
I'd be looking for probably Kevin Conroy because 1996, Batman the Animated Series.
Yes.
Hell
Series
yes.
finale just happened. I am reeling and in pain that my idol and my guide to life basically has gone off the air. I got to get some real world advice on what next steps are.
So I got some bad news for you, Eddie. Maybe your friends have told you this many times, but you've got the little flyer for the Comic-Con or the comic convention right in front of you here. In fact, it's on the table and Stream is saying it. Our celebrity guests composed of Leonard Nimoy, LeVar Burton, Denise Crosby, John Delancey. I don't know how to say that name. I'm sorry. Cole
Are any
Meany.
of these real people?
They are all real people, Joe.
They're all real
They-
people.
Okay.
Yes.
And I am
Phillips.
ashamed to know you because you don't know who they are.
Listen,
I
Joe
knew
was
that.
born in the
Fuck
mid
you.
2000s. You can't blame him.
That's not true.
I can and
Basically.
I will. Joe, it is entirely
Okay.
your fault that the auspices of your birth, which was not at all under your control, make it so that you did not experience these touchstones of culture. That is your fault, and I hold you solely accountable for it.
Well,
Story.
should have hooked my parents up sooner.
You should have.
If I knew them, I would have. I'd have been like, "You get to Macon."
You hurry up and make my friend, damn it.
Yeah, you hurry up and make one of the best people I will ever know, who unfortunately will miss all the greatest stuff ever known.
It's like a really
Yeah.
fucked up
My-
Twilight
It's
thing
actually
going on
very
right
sweet,
now.
though.
It kind of is, yeah.
It's gonna be like in Power Rangers. You make my friends grow.
I mean, and he doesn't need to hook up Joe's parents for that to happen. He just needs to give Joe more, human growth hormone. Like,
Dr.
fatten
Pepper.
him up like a cattle.
Get bigger, kid.
Yeah, more Dr. Pepper.
More Dr.
Eat 'em
Pepper.
more than hot dogs.
Anyway,
It's I know he's not on the list. He's
Yeah.
he's not expected to be there. But look, it's my only shot.
He might be like a surprise guest appearance.
could be.
Right. If he was going to be anywhere, it'd be at our small town comic
Yeah.
convention, right?
Yeah. So up where I'm pinging on the map, that is Celebrity Row. That's where they've got the celebrities, the lines. They've got some celebrities that sneak over to the celebrity photo booth area where you can get pictures taken and pay, $20 for a signed autograph, something like that.
So Maya's going to bully all of her friends into joining her at Tim Russ's table because Spaceballs is the only movie she will laugh out loud at in public.
Yeah. Hey, I don't
That's
blame you.
legit.
And I mean, even if it's not that, I mean, come on. Tuvok there. He's got it.
That's respectable. I can get with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other benefit here is that having actually gone to one of these conventions like this, Leonard Nimoy is gonna draw like 90% of the audience initially.
I've
Which means
never
all
been
the
to a
other people are-
convention, so that's good to know.
See,
I've gone to
I-
Comic-Con a couple times, and like the big guy is gonna have most of everybody at first, and then the rest of the people are easy to get to.
I mean,
amazing.
if it was this list, I would be about LeVar Burton and Cole Meany.
Yeah, I'd probably be
That's
about
fair.
LeVar Burton.
How did you
Right.
put this list together? Was it just random names or was it like an actual
No,
convention?
Joe, this is the actual celebrity list for our convention. Like, it took me a long time to book these people.
Oh, Deep Space Nine. Oh,
Not gonna lie, I'd be lining up pretty quick for Armin Shimmerman.
They're at the Ramada
Well, I mean, he's
on
pretty
6
great.
right now.
They're in town.
Yeah.
I thought Armin Shimmerman was you trying to make fun of Army Hammer.
No, that's
honest
fucking
with you.
Quark.
That's Cork.
I'm gonna be
it's
slowly
before my
Googling
time.
every one of these names to see if I recognize any of
Yeah,
them.
that's fair. Yeah, I mean, no, I
I
actually booked
apparently
these
went
people.
Like Carly.
their faces, but not like half the names.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that
I
guy's
know
Spock.
their faces.
Oh, you
Plays
sweet summer
Spock.
child.
Yeah, but I
I
mean,
haven't seen the show that Spock
after
is from.
the stream,
but
I do have all of these people booked for 2 hours. We're all playing Twister together. Although
Amazing.
No.
Leonard Nimoy, I think he's not going to do too great at it.
yeah, he died.
He's a little
Ashley
snap.
heard that joke. She was not a fan of that. It's because he's dead, Joe.
Yeah. I know.
Well, actually, what we got was Leonard Nimoy.
He didn't live long enough, but he did prosper.
There you go. There you go. He was the internet's grandpa. As all of a sudden, there is a loud, calamitous noise from across the convention. There is a bright flash of light. People are running, screaming in terror. And you all look that direction. And you can see at the epicenter of whatever that commotion is, 3 strange figures stand there with this strange mist kind of dissipating from around them. Hang on.
Oh my God, it's the Backstreet Boys.
Are all of these people from Star Trek?
Or at least
No.
3 of them.
Most of them.
3/5 of the Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
Maya tries not to look really interested.
As you see, these
Why is there a
3
reused potato?
strange creatures. That is Russell. You better put some respect on the official defenders of Kobold deity.
Amazing.
These 3
he was
figures.
looking haggard.
Russell's even on the stream right now. There's multiple Russells.
Fantastic.
As you see these 3 strange figures standing there looking around, the first one speaks. Man, this place is fucking lame. Like, I was expecting something cooler. The one with the big red eyes. Yeah, dude, like, they don't even have fucking, like, goddamn Batman here. Like, Kevin Conroy's life, where the hell is he?
As soon as he says that out loud, you just hear in the background, "Oh no!"
See, that guy fucking gets it. And then finally, the potato creature speaks. Meh. And the 2 of them look at him like, yeah, you're fucking right. Yeah, you're right, man. Let's make this place fun. And they all, well, the two that have hands, clap their hands. And there's just this strange wash of energy over the entire convention. You're not too sure how
strange
long
energy.
you were unconscious. You wake up, and it's like some real, like, fucking zombie movie shit. Like, everything's a mess. People are running and hiding. You know, it's gone totally feral in this convention hall. What do you all do?
What are these 3 doing? Are they just
No sign of them.
watching the commotion? Oh, no sign of them.
Yeah.
We have to arm ourselves immediately. We got to find tools. We got to hole up someplace safe.
We gotta find plastic lightsabers and
Plastic isn't going to do it here. We need sharp, pointy objects, guys. Come on, think practically.
Got a knife.
we need
Maya's got a
replica Zelda swords then.
Why don't we have we'll let our prepper
Think
do this.
practical.
Jonathan, let's get our first roll of the night out of the way. Go ahead and give me, hang on, I gotta remember what the stats are for a game that I fucking made, because I don't remember things. Go ahead and give me a mind test.
All right, that's just a D20 rolled against my
So
deal, right?
you're gonna roll a d20 and you want to hit at or below your mind score.
It's like Eric is the
Ooh,
only
that is
person
3
that
over.
wasn't in Star Trek.
He wasn't, and I picked him for a very specific reason.
Okay. So far, I don't recognize any of them.
I'm sad.
That failed.
But it's fine.
That was 3 over.
Okay. You're looking for actual weapons. Where can you find metal weapons? You go to the merchandise area. You're
Looking for a
flipping-
batleth.
looking for a batleth, looking for Conan the Destroyer's sword, something. And everything you are finding is wooden or it's made of foam.
Well, this is crap. We're going to need something a little bit more useful. I'm going to dig in my backpack and rolled up in a couple of comic books. I have stashed away my pen knife. I'm going to get that out and put it on my belt.
2 of our teenagers have knives now.
I'll take a wooden sword or 2.
You find a plastic sword or a foam sword?
Plastic is good too.
Absolutely. You find you a plastic master sword.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna look for a. I'm gonna look for a microphone stand and use that as like a two-handed club. Like,
Give me an
Warhammer
intelligence
almost.
test there, man, because surely they've got something over in like the celebrity area or something for doing announcements.
I
see
just
if you
got
can
to find
find it.
myself a Hylian
It's,
shield too.
this
D20
mine-
at or under your mind. Yeah, I'm sorry, mind.
Oh,
Joe.
no.
You did real bad.
I rolled the
He
bag.
finds a microphone cable. That's it.
As you are looking for the potential Now, I want to point out something here. It's a little rule that you all may want to know. Everyone's got a luck score, right? We use that luck score in 2 ways tonight. The first way is I'm going to call for a luck test every now and then, and you're going to roll a d6 and try and hit at or under your luck score. The other way is you can sacrifice a point of your luck for a free reroll, if you want.
My luck is 1. I'm very excited about this mechanic.
Nice. Don't worry, there's chances that it'll increase. Just do really cool shit, and I'll throw luck at you.
Or beg my wife. Oh wait, no, it's not for sale this game.
It's not. You guys, Sammy broke Tuesday's game with how much luck she threw at the party.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. As Maeve, you're running over, you're looking for a microphone. All of a sudden, someone leaps out of a dark, maybe under a table, you're not sure, and leaps right on you. I would like you to roll me a body test.
Okay. I pass. That's under a 10.
You jump out of the way as you see that it is, in fact, a Lieutenant Data cosplayer. And he's grabbing at your clothes. Kid, you gotta get me out of here, kid. Help me find a way out. I'll pay you, I swear.
Does he seem to be... Do I see like anyone else around him, or is it like just...
He's by himself. Like, you see people running around here and there. Like, it is pandemonium. Okay. But he is latched onto you. Like, get me out of here, kid. Come on, you gotta get me out of here. I'm important.
Let's just go. What?
I'm gonna... You stay here, and I'm gonna go find an exit for both of us.
No, the exits are no good.
How do we get out?
I'll go find a plan somewhere else. You wait here.
You can't leave me here. I'm too important.
Exactly. I don't know how dangerous it is. I don't want to risk you.
Give me a charm test.
Okay. My stats are all really bad. I fail.
Kid, you're not understanding. I am actually an important person. And he reaches up and he pulls his wig off to reveal that it is, in fact, Brent Spinner. Come on.
Oh.
You gotta help me. Joe's Googling furiously. Who the fuck is Brent
He's gonna be
Spinner?
real upset you pronounced his last name Spinner.
Spiner? How do you say it?
Spiner is how I've heard it.
It's probably Spiner. I'm just terrible in general.
It's like a Zuckerberg prototype.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
No, it's Lieutenant Commander Data from Star Trek.
Yeah. He's the original smartphone.
He's the original smartphone. Come on, you gotta get me out of here. Come on, nobody knows I'm here. I need help.
Well, as long as you don't get me killed, come along. And I'll like try and pull him out and get him to follow me then.
Yeah, he's like latched onto like the back of like your jacket or something, like a scared kid following around some hapless, teenager in a leather jacket.
Scared kid.
I imagine he's got like the torn up like rocker kind of jacket vest thing going on with a bunch of pins on it.
Nice.
Are there like windows? If the exits are no good, like, are there any other visible ways that people are leaving? Or
you can see like most kind of convention halls and stuff like that. There are windows, but they're all kind of up there ways. You're looking like 15 feet or so to like these kind of bay of windows that kind of line the walls of this convention area.
Are people making their way out in any visible way?
You can see a lot of people running around, but it doesn't seem like anyone's actually like leaving or making their way to leave or anything. Just you definitely get the vibe.
Head to someplace that I can see marked exit and just try to leave.
Not a problem. You look around; the exits are clearly marked. As you move up to the exit,
guys, why are we even thinking this? Let's just go.
You push into the crash bar on this emergency exit, and immediately you are hit with this strange blue like energy, like force field suddenly appears and launches you back. Go ahead and roll me a body test.
Sorry, need to find a button to push. Body test.
I think you just have to type in the roll.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, there's
okay.
also the
D20.
dice buttons down below.
The die, yeah.
Well, I failed the way. I rolled outside of it and got a 19.
Oh, well, good job. It throws you back. You crash into your friends. You are, in fact, banged up by this. And because you failed, you take 3 points of damage. Now, that comes out of your current
I have
HP.
2 hit points, so...
And after your HP is emptied, it starts coming out of your body. And when your body stat is empty, you die.
Oh, that's great. I'm really...
You're looking a little crispy there, like the kid that flew off the fence in Jurassic Park.
Exactly, yeah. You
Timmy.
got the smoldering hair
Okay.
now.
Timmy!
Go ahead and give me another body test here, Maya.
You now have an unintentional mohawk.
I'm fine with that.
Hey, looks pretty cool though. No.
It's a fail again.
Okay. What's your luck at right now? Did you say 1?
1.
Maitre, do better.
I'm really trying, guys.
Oh, Maitre. Roll me 2d6.
This is, from what I remember, it's a fear table or an injury table?
Injury table.
Okay, so I got an 8.
8. You pull a muscle. Good God. I need to take a look at your character sheet. Oh, yeah.
I can set my skateboard down and you can ride on my skateboard and hold on to my shirt.
So this
my
decreases
helmet on
your
you.
max body by 1
You need
point.
this.
Amazing.
So now your max body score is 9.
Oh, that's so great. I love this for me. Okay.
As you're standing there, hair smoldering. Now what, everyone?
Is there any way to heal in this game?
Yeah, absolutely there is. It's actually
Guys,
very simple.
I think for now we should probably assume that all the exits are booby trapped. In fact, we shouldn't take for granted that anything's safe. We should fortify a safe position and see if we can find first aid.
But
The
no,
cafeteria
I
or the
wanna
bathroom?
Stay. We need to find a way to leave.
Maya, your hair's literally smoking. We have to apply first aid. That's like the first thing in first aid they teach you.
So the bathroom.
To answer that question, there's 2 ways to heal. One is like a short rest. It's called have a snack. You need to set aside 5 to 10 minutes. You have to have something to snack on. And if you do, you get to recover a D6. And it applies.
The cafeteria.
The other way is if you're in somewhere safe, you can go to bed where you have to sleep for the night. You have to have a little bit of food. But if you do that, you get to heal everything.
We got to stay mobile. This is not a safe place. We don't have a base of operations yet. We need something we can do, at a moment's notice and get up and run if we have to.
Yeah,
Is there a
we
place
gotta-
here that has hot dogs?
The food court, says Brent
food court.
Spiner.
Excellent thinking, Brent. All right, straight to the food court. Guys, make a column. I want 2 by 2, side by side, shoulder to shoulder, buddy system. Find somebody and pair up. All right, there's
so
5 of us. We got
tired.
one poor person with us. Perfect. Evens.
I'm sticking with this kid, and he kind of shakes you a little bit, Maeve.
Yeah.
Listen,
Like, all right.
Maeve, I know you're probably a little confused while I'm here, but it's fine. I come to these things all the time. They never invite me, but I'm always worried about my castmates are always going to talk about me behind my back. So I always sneak in cosplay of
As
myself.
yourself?
No one expects it.
Brilliant.
Like Charlie Chaplin.
Why would I dress as Charlie Chaplin?
I thought Charlie
Like-
Chaplin dressed as Hitler.
Tyler, wow. Escalation that I would expect from my train.
No, I know the movie you mean. It's a
Technically,
great
I don't
movie.
think that's
It's called The Great
inaccurate.
Dictator.
It's not. It is
Right.
That's when Jonathan, he's like scouting out ahead
That
with
is-
his knife out, and he'll just kind of mumble backwards to everybody without turning around like, yeah, Charlie Chaplin definitely dressed as Hitler. It was a little bit of a parody. He did it in order to call attention out to the atrocities and stuff through humor. Brent Spiner definitely doesn't dress like Charlie Chaplin. Maeve, get
Okay,
your
but Anthony,
was-
can I take you up on that skateboard thing?
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
So Maya is riding on a skateboard that Anthony is pulling. Jonathan is leading the way to the food court. Maeve, you have Brent Spiner dressed as Data latched onto you. Richard, what are you up to, man?
I'm rolling my eyes as far back in my head as possible.
Okay.
I'm following along.
I like it. I
Wishing
like
he
it.
were dead. No.
As you all move up towards the food court, give me a moment here. Let me get the map visible to the stream again. Underneath the picture of Brent Spiner, the food court is where I'm pinging at on the map. Just down the ways a little from you. It's kind of this closed off area. They've got these big glass walls with this glass double door. Before, when you swung by here, it was doors were propped open, people were coming and going. As you approach, you can see that the doors are closed. They have been tied shut with like the velvet rope for like they were using for like line dividers for the celebrity, signings. And painted across the doors, "Don't open. Hot dog." And the interior of the glass is just completely covered and obscured. Food, maybe, barbecue sauce, mustard, a lot of ketchup.
Ooh. I'm going to try and assess whether the splatter on the windows, these glass doors, looks like it was thrown at the doors from inside, or whether it was smeared by hands. Like, what can I tell from
Okay,
this?
it's on the inside. You're going to give me a mind test.
That is a massive fail.
It looks like maybe it was just like someone like just pumped it right on from the big pumps. You're not sure though. Like the splatter's kind of weird.
Guys,
They're
I
like
think
food
somebody
fight?
might be holed up in there. They might have chosen this as their fortified position. We could try and enter. We could try and get food, but we might find resistance.
I could use
Do we hear
some
anything
food.
from the inside of it?
You put your ear up to the glass. Give me another mind test.
Yeah.
That is a critical success.
Nat 1.
One. As
Amazing.
you put your ear up, you hear a low rumbling, and eventually you realize it's a voice almost chanting over and over again. Relish. Relish. Relish.
I think we're safe, guys. There's just a guy saying relish in there.
What if it's a hot dog monster and the only way to beat it is to eat it?
I'm
Well, I don't
so
like relish, so I
I'm
hope that's
certainly
not
down to
it.
try.
Do you untie the door and head in?
I mean,
I mean,
I'm pretty good with knots.
outside?
Yeah, I would untie it.
It's tied on
At
the
the possi-
outside.
Okay.
At the possibility of a hot dog monster for me to eat on the inside, I vote yes.
It doesn't say don't dead open inside.
It says
I
don't
guess it-
open hot dog. Actually, if you read it, this door says don't
Don't
hot open dog.
Oh, like
Yes.
that. I got you.
I'm going in.
Chuck, I will untie it. But before I pull the last bit of the rope out of the door handles, I'll just turn around to everybody. Quick weapon check. Everybody, weapons up. Let's make sure you got what you need.
So the way weapons work in this game, if it's a weapon you wield in one hand, it deals a d6. If it's a weapon you wield with two hands, it deals a d8. Ranged weapons are a little different. Ranged one-handed do a d4, ranged two-handed do a d6. And if it's a really dangerous weapon, it deals a d10.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of hold my knife up a little bit like this, show everybody like weapons check. Come on, let's make sure everybody's armed.
So
I
yeah.
gotta strike the like, pose. The master sword.
Now,
I do the da-da-da-da.
Flip them off.
Anthony, you could also use your skateboard as a two-handed weapon.
Ooh.
Yeah, but it's being used right now for
It
for
is.
the
It
purposes.
is. It very much is.
You can
The mobile
unceremoniously dump my off of it. Like, I need this.
Get off.
I got the master
know
sword
anything.
though.
Oh, that was the other thing I was going to say. I forgot to mention this on Tuesday, so I'll tell you right now. Everyone has background items, right? Everyone's got at least 2 background items.
Yep.
You can
Yep.
use a background item once a session for a free automatic test or a success on a test. It just has to make sense.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So-
is there? I thought I read something in there. Is there a situation in there where you can use your background items for a potential advantage on a roll as well? Is that how that works?
I think so. I don't remember anymore.
Like, I think it has to be like appropriate for the role
Yeah.
play, but
Well, yeah, and I think that sounds right. The 2 things, you can use it as a, if it makes sense, you can use it for advantage. Yeah, it's right there. And once per session, you can use it for an automatic pass on a test, as long as you're applying the weapon or item in a way that makes sense. So, the last bit of rope is removed. Maeve, you said you were throwing the door open? That's you, Joe.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yes, I will.
yeah, I'll stand by ready with my knife, backpack firmly cinched down on my back, and I'll just tell Maeve, all right, do it, open.
The door opens.
Oh,
Everyone make a body test.
okay.
Shit.
I fail.
Oh,
Oh, I crit fail. So I'm standing in front of the door when it opens.
so
Oh,
luckily,
9 on 9.
That's
is
good.
a success, right?
meet or
Okay.
at or lower. So yeah, 9 on
Okay.
9 is perfect. So those of you who fail, you're not taking an injury here. As all of a sudden, you see exactly why that sign was on the door. That warning.
Ooh.
As you see a giant
Calamari.
fucking hot dog monster.
I was right.
And those of you who fail, these hot doggy tentacles quickly reach out and scoop you all up. And you are now wrapped up in this thing as it's looking at you with hungry eyes. And you
We are
feel
grappled.
it vibrating as it speaks. Relish. Relish. So I think it's time we start initiative.
It's Frank the Hot Dog
boy.
Monster.
Let's be frank about this monster. It's kind of cheesy.
Oh.
It could be a cheese. Could be a cheese dog though.
Could be. Could
Is
be.
it? Is initiative a D20?
Initiative is not a roll. Initiative is popcorn.
Oh,
Let-
oh.
So I'm going to roll a
popcorn
d6.
initiative.
Dan is 1. I am 6 on the overlay. And whoever I roll is the one who's going to start us off. And they will pick the next person, who will pick the next person. Whoever goes last goes first in the next round.
If folks are not familiar with popcorn initiative, if you leave the bad guy to go last, that means they get 2 turns in a row.
That is it exactly.
Yeah.
And you all should let me have 2 turns in a row. But Maeve, you failed your roll, right?
I did.
As Maeve starts out this combat, being held up in the air by this giant boiled hot dog tentacle. What are you gonna do, man?
Try and wrestle my way out.
Okay, wrestling your way out. Give me a body test.
Yeah. 4.
You do
Under
it.
10.
You grab it. You peel it back as you drop free. You are no longer grappled by this thing. I'll say that uses your action, so you can still move if you want.
Do I see anything? Is he taking up like pretty much most of this room, or is there anything like behind him? Or
He's very large. Think like 20 feet in diameter, like if you were looking at him top down. In the center of this room, you can see there's the kitchen area back behind him. Off to the sides, very odd placement. There is the ball pit that's off the back of the food court area. It's a little strange, is what it is.
So just
I don't really have a
kiddie
weapon,
pool.
so I want to run to the kitchen area and start trying to scavenge for like
Okay.
a knife or a cutter or something like that.
And then you run to the kitchen. Who's going after you there?
Who else got snatched up by the?
I did.
Eddie, you go next.
Chuck, is there anything nearby that I can reach while I'm grappled here, like condiments, anything?
Give me a luck test. Roll a d6, hit at or under your luck score.
I believe that's under my luck score.
What's your luck score?
It is 4.
4? Yes,
camera.
you actually see that there is a mop not far off.
Aha!
You could easily grab it as you're swinging through.
Okay, I'm going to grab the mop, and if at all possible, I'm going to try and... Does this thing have eyes?
Yeah.
I'm going to poke it.
2 eyes. Look like they may just be like mutated banana peppers.
I'm going to poke it in what looks like an eye.
Okay. So attack rolls in this game, don't have to roll to hit. You just roll damage. Now, a mop is a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, so I got to drop my knife. I'm assuming that when he grabbed it, it probably fell out of my hand.
That's what you wanted to have happen. That's what happened. You grab the mop and you stab him in the eye. Go ahead and roll me that d8.
Ooh, 6.
Okay, you deal 6 damage to the octopus. One of these days, I am going to remember to grab a fucking notepad.
Notepad++.
That's right.
And you dealt 6 damage. That's very nice. Ooh. And he fails. I get a 10 on the injury table. Let's see here. Oh, hold on. He's going to reduce his strength. Okay. That was a very effective attack there, Jonathan. Who's next?
I'm going to let it go next, hoping that maybe it can't regroup that fast.
Okay. Who else failed that test and is grappled by this thing? Richard, Maya, Anthony?
Nope.
Passed.
I passed.
I think everybody else made it, didn't they?
No? Okay. Yeah.
I think it was just us.
Okay. So, yeah, this thing is going to do a special kind of attack as it kind of swells up a little bit. You can see it leans back. You can see this large beak, where maybe some gristle, you're not sure, underneath of it. As you see the spout siphon that a normal octopus would have. And it aims it directly at, so I can roll a d4 because Maeve ran away. Right at Richard.
Uh-oh.
Richard, give me a body test.
Okay, that's a pass.
That's a pass? Okay. then you will just take some damage, and not damage plus the special effect. You take 1 point of damage.
All right.
All right, so that's the end of my turn. I get to choose between Anthony, Amaya, or Richard. Let's roll this out. Anthony.
It keeps asking for relish, so obviously I need to find relish.
Stole my idea, but okay.
Give me a mind test.
It's a pass.
You
Amazing.
run over to the condiment bin, and you can see everything else has been thrown out, tossed aside. No sign of relish. But then you peek underneath, and you see in the little like cabinet drawer that opens up, there is a
For
full
the extras are.
jug, unopened, like a gallon fucking jug of pickle relish. And you pull it
Nice.
out, and you've got this pickle relish in hand. And I'll say that's your turn.
Assuming that my tray, your character came with me still. He could just hand you the relish.
Pulled me on his keyboard. Sorry. Yes.
It's fair. It is absolutely fair. So, Anthony, does that mean you're handing it to Maya, or are you handing it to
Yeah.
Richard?
Let's do it. I'm gonna hand it to Maya. End the turn.
Maya,
Oh,
you now have a
hate-
giant jug of pickle
God,
relish.
I hate relish.
Oh, shit.
Kind of hold her nose and dramatically at the smell and walk over to the monster. Like, you wanted relish? Relish. Disgustedly hand it over.
It looks very excited. I'll say with a tentacle, it quickly snatches it out of your hands. Now, it's not its turn, so you're not sure what it's going to do next. But after that, it does kick the turn over to Richard.
I'm gonna. Is there something I can use as like a throwing weapon, like a bun or a?
Give me a luck
Something.
test.
Okay. This is not gonna
Yes,
go
please throw buns at it.
well for me. I failed.
In fact, you find a hot dog bun.
I'm gonna throw a hot dog bun at it then.
Okay.
Squeak. Bam.
You throw
Unbelievable.
a hot dog bun at it.
I
I gotta tell ya.
perplexed.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to find the right words to describe this to Richard. Like, in hot dog octopus culture, like, having a hot dog bun thrown at you like you were an average, everyday peasant ballpark Frank is a very insulting thing. Go ahead and give me a mind test. Architects of Fate, thank you for that raid. And also, Cat the Dice Goblin, thank you for those bits.
Thought for sure it would be part of a mating ritual.
It's a pass.
If it was a
Vaguely
regular...
disappointed that it wasn't.
Yeah, sad. No, it's not.
Your
Why
sake,
am I
hope you
having
were-
like war flashbacks of Hot Dog Princess all of a sudden?
I do. Me too. The second Dan started talking about eating a sentient hot dog, that's where my
Nice.
Oh, Sammy, why? Why,
Richard,
Sammy?
was that a pass?
It's come full
Yes,
circle.
that was a pass.
Okay. It looks at you kind of angry, but you know, maybe it'll let it slide. Maybe you didn't realize the ramifications of this. Richard, it's your turn again.
Oh, I'm just gonna throw another hot dog bun.
I'm not
It's
going to let you
bound
roll
on.
this time. You maybe didn't know. Holy shit. Sammy, thank you. I appreciate that. Anyway,
Oh man.
you know what you did. Richard, you know what you fucking did. There's no telling if the relish is going to appease it now that you have insulted it twice. Richard, who goes next?
I feel like it's only fair that he gets to go next.
You would put this on me. Now I have to decide.
I love how I'm still grappled during all of this, so this is gonna work great for me.
Are
I'm
you
sure.
really? Oh man.
Yes. Here's how I'll
You're the
figure
new
it out.
relish.
Richard, Maya, each of you give me a luck test.
Oh God.
D6 at or
Gonna
under your
go
luck.
This is gonna be competing luck tests.
That's a big old failure.
This isn't fair.
D6 is what it is?
D6,
Oh,
your luck is a
Oh,
1.
101. What?
You pass your luck test.
Oh.
Your plan
Wow.
wins out.
Wow.
This giant angry hot dog drops Jonathan, snatches the jar of relish out of your hands, and with these long hot dog tentacles grabs onto the rafters in the ceiling and hoists itself up. And it finds a nice dark corner to hide in as it enjoys its relish. The threat
all right.
has been neutralized.
I'm gonna
Amazing.
taunt it as it runs away.
I'm a little disappointed. I didn't get to eat any of it, but
Well, Richard was throwing hot dog buns.
give me just a
Can I
second. I'll be
just
right back.
grab one of those buns?
Oh, he ran away. You chased him off, my
While the
How dare
monster's
you?
satiated, we should probably see if we can grab ourselves some provisions real quick. Kind of regroup. I'm gonna pick up my knife while I'm saying all this. Scout around, find some stuff that we can use to dress wounds with, pack it into our backpacks, grab food if it's edible. Package
So
would be best
is-
so it doesn't spoil.
Jonathan, can you be just like a little less excited?
There's no time, Maya. Grab
What?
stuff. We gotta go.
Maeve,
Is this like a permanent food court that's
Yeah.
like always here? Or is it one that's just set up for?
it's
the
always here in
convention?
this convention center.
Okay.
It's just where the food court is. You run into the kitchen, and you can see that there is. It's like it's an industrial like cafeteria style kitchen. So like it's not like a chef's kitchen, but you do find there are some things that may make worthwhile weapons. There's a few knives. There's one of
Good.
those big like two-handed like rocking pizza cutters.
Oh, I want that.
There are sheet pans galore.
Like a giant wooden spoon.
There's a giant wooden spoon.
I definitely
Heck
want
yeah.
the two-handed pizza cutter.
It is like your own personal batleth.
I am definitely looking for a snack.
Not a problem.
Yeah, there's got to be like some packaged chips or
Yeah,
something
exactly,
like that, right?
there's-
Like bags of
You know,
chips.
you go through the thing, you get whatever food they have, and then they got like a little snack area where they got like those like with the grandma cookie packs, like all sorts of chips,
Perfect.
sweets.
High calorie package won't spoil food.
Yeah, they got
Amazing.
drinks in a little
How long do you
cooler.
think this is gonna last, man?
It's
Gotta be
a
prepared.
D6?
Yeah, if you want to have a snack, you get to roll a d6.
Sweet.
It applies to your body first, up to your max body, and then any left over after that goes to your hit points.
Okie doke. All right, thanks.
Yeah. But yeah, as far as like scavenging for things, yeah, you find some food, you find plenty of napkins. If you go into the kitchen like what Maeve did, you can find some, some weapons.
I'm thinking like, some paper towels, some packaged foods. Is there anything back there that I could find to create fire? A lighter, matches, something like that? I'm thinking like if they had a gas stove back there or something, or a burner.
Give me a luck test.
That is equal to my luck.
At or under is what you want.
Yep.
You're
so
looking
that's a pass.
stove, they got to have something to light the stove. No, but as you're looking on a little shelf where the people who work back here kind of stow their personal belongings, you can see that there
Please tell me it's
is.
a cool Zippo.
It is not. You can see that there is a pack of Virginia Slims with a Bic lighter tucked into the cellophane.
All right, so Jonathan's gonna walk back out of like the storage room, break room out of the back or whatever, Guys, I found something to create some fire. Grab some rags or some stuff we could use for torches
Wait,
later
are
if necessary to create
those
stuff.
Slims?
I said,
They are.
Mine. I know, I'm very busy.
Slims?
I just toss her the cigarettes and just keep moving. Like I know what she wants.
It is like a half full pack of Virginia Slims.
Oh. Okay, Jonathan, I'm so much less mad at you.
Is this on Google?
Joe's Googling Virginia Slims. It is the cigarette that everyone's
That sounds
aunt
like
smokes.
I think the subtitle for this stream needs to be Joe Googles everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Today, Joe learned the 90s.
Yeah.
So, you've got supplies, you've got rags, pretty much anything that you would want to find that is stored.
I need to add smokes to my inventory list.
You do need to add a pack of smokes to your inventory. Well, now what, everyone? Everyone, if you took any damage, you did get to have a snack, so you can heal a d6. Maya already did. Hot dog monster is neutralized. What do you all want to do now? You're still trying to
We
find
still
a way
gotta
out.
Get out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck, you said we were at this food court right here at the corner. that I'm pinging.
Hang on. I got so much stuff open. Give me a second. Yep, that is it exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh,
find
there's
what's
gotta be
making
a-
that force field. The walls.
General admission is off this way. Guys, I think we probably ought to head towards the grand auditorium, the ballroom, whatever you want to call it.
Wait,
Most likely place for a lot of people to be there, survivors. We should try and scout out that way. Slowly, methodically, carefully.
survivors. It's been like 25 minutes.
Maybe you're not sure. You all did kind of wake up after that flash. You're not sure how long you were
Oh.
down.
Oh, whatever.
Are these like
sort of
back
mean to get
hallways
down the
by
net.
chance, or is this like a second floor?
What are you clicking at?
Like this kind of like edge here?
Those would be. Oh no. Back hallways?
Oh, I took that as that's just like that's the wall, whereas the rest of these squares and stuff are just how they've
It
kind
could
of
just
laid
be.
out.
Well,
the
they've got it
tables
mapped
and
out into
stuff.
different areas, so it could just be open floor, and that's just, you know,
Funny. Okay.
marked off areas on the floor.
Designated
Yeah.
That could be
walkway
too.
areas.
That is it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. Do we want to stick to the edges?
Oh, I can actually read it if I zoom in.
Yeah, stick to the edges, guys.
All
Better
right.
to only have to defend one flank rather than two.
We're gonna come around to the grand ballroom.
Is that where you're going?
Can you put me in the skateboard again? I'm feeling so much better, but it was a lot of fun.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Skateboarding away. I'm just gonna roll a d6, and of course it lands on Anthony. Anthony, roll me a d4.
All right.
Remember your buddies, guys. Remember your buddies. Brent, you're with Maeve.
2.
Okay. Okay. All of a sudden, as you're moving along the sides, you can see a slightly heavy-set man, curly red hair, kneeling down at like a panel, like a little opening electrical panel, maybe access to plumbing or something like that. He is wearing a yellow Star Trek, engineering TNG style uniform.
You said we're walking up to him. We're
He
nearing up
is.
to
You're
him.
hugging the walls, right?
Yep.
And you see him kind of along this wall.
Wait, is Brett Spinner still with us?
Yes, he is. He's still latched onto Maeve.
Okay.
Yeah.
You all can move
I'm
past
gonna
him.
ask him,
Yeah.
who is that?
I'll walk straight up to him and kind of kneel down while facing away from him to cover his 6, and just kind of lean over and sort of mumble something to him like, Chief, what's the situation with power?
You immediately see Colmini spin around towards you.
Oh my god, are we gonna hear text impressional comedy? I'm very excited right now.
Yeah. Oh, the damn thing. I don't know why. I can't get the shields down. We're all trapped in here.
Have you
I don't know where the
tried giving
captain's
her
at.
all she's got. Have you tried
How much time do you need, Chief?
Or ungiving her all she's got.
Well, see, the problem
the
is
shields.
Colmini doesn't speak with a
Wrong
real
engineer,
thick
guys.
Irish accent. And I kind of, I'm giving her all she's got. No, I don't know what that is. We're just going to fucking
That's
move
Scotty, who's Scottish.
Scotty.
Anyway,
Anyway.
that's not O'Brien.
They're the same people, right?
Same person.
Okay.
Same person.
Fucking white people. They all look the same anyway.
It's not allowed to. I was told I can't say stuff like that. So,
You are perfectly, as long as it's making fun of people that have my complexion, I am fine with it if it's on DOK. You're only allowed
Same.
to punch up, right?
listen, we've already made 2 Hitler jokes today. I feel like that's
Missed one of them? Oh.
We're fine.
I don't
anyway,
know where the
so-
captain
sorry, we're-
is.
How much time do you need, Chief? How much time do you need?
30 minutes at least.
And I'll lean into the rest of the group and go, he probably needs 15. All right, we'll head out. We'll see if we can find the captain. You stay here. Do you need somebody to help you keep guard here? Cover your 6.
No, I'm fine. It's fine. Commander LaForge is around here somewhere. You might see if he needs any assistance.
Good deal. We'll find him. We'll see if we can find him. We'll see who we can find. When was the last time you saw them?
God, maybe an hour ago.
We were going to head to the grand ballroom. Was that where you guys were, or were you somewhere else?
Nah, they were in some place with lines and pictures of us. I'm not sure how they did it, but I'm sure it's whatever shit Q's up to.
Celebrity
crap.
Row, probably.
That's probably up the opposite way. Guys, we might have to backtrack a little bit. About face, let's turn around. I'll bring up the rear.
As you turn around, you see a short Ferengi stroll up to all of you.
Oh, what?
Google it, Ferengi.
Guys, just keep moving. Don't make eye contact. He's going to try and sell us something. So we
He's
don't have
got a
time
little
for this.
drink tray. Excuse me. I believe, you're all thirsty. I've got plenty to drink. I've got games to play. Just gold-pressed latinum is all I require.
We already got snacks.
Oh, what's a lot of?
So latinum. You can leave.
Oh, so that's all right. What's the latinum?
You can leave too. Gold-pressed money, currency.
I'm now pushing everybody from the rear to push them forward. Guys, we don't have time. Keep moving. Not now, Quark. We'll be back later. There's a situation. Just hunker down
it's another
someplace
Star
safe for
Trek
now.
thing.
And try to
It's
stay out
another
of
Star
trouble.
Trek thing. So where are you all going now?
Back to
We're-
Celebrity Row, it sounds like.
Yeah, I
Okay.
assume we're heading back the far way to the celebrity show or the celebrity
Okay.
row.
I don't like those things.
All of a sudden, a man
They're not things, Joe. They're people.
in a red captain's
Well.
uniform,
So
some of
species.
you would recognize as Q. Where is John Luke?
I mean,
Not here.
Wouldn't we like to know?
God,
Although, if you're looking to have some fun, we did find a very entertaining hot dog monster over in the food court.
well, I've never been one to say no to tentacles.
Oh, he's grabby.
If you would excuse me, he snaps his finger, and all of a sudden he's wearing a maid's uniform, and then he vanishes.
Uh-oh.
Well, someone should have a good time.
Yeah. All right, don't get sidetracked, guys. Focus. We got to keep moving.
What up, Oak? things are moving along. You're making your way towards the celebrity
This music
row.
is awesome.
It took me a while to find some good 90s themed.
It's so good. It's giving me Pet Shop Boys vibes.
Nice, nice. And all of a sudden, blocking your path, scuttling out from underneath the table, you see that strange potato monster again. Let me put it back up in stream in case people forgot what he looks like. He scuttles out in front of all of you, little claws, and he stops and he's just staring at you.
I'm gonna do it back.
He's probably trying to communicate.
I'm not doing that.
I'm kind of elbowing Maya. Maya, come on. Come on.
Fine. This is
See if he wants any
really
smokes.
stupid.
Meh,
Keep it up. Keep it up, guys. Don't stop.
meh.
No, I'm tired already.
Wait, he stopped. He stopped.
And it looks at you, Richard. Meh.
Meh.
It snaps its claws one time and it disappears.
Mildly concerned.
As everyone looks at Richard and notice that his pants are now kind of white and lumpy as they start falling away from his body. Richard, you are now standing in the pile of mashed potatoes that was your jeans. Standing there in your boxers.
Okay.
Is it edible?
You can try.
Are you okay?
Try, but I don't
I am
want
not
to.
testing that.
No,
I mean,
no, that's
Anthony's going to eat his pants.
No.
no, it's not my
No.
pants. It's Richard's pants.
You can eat them if you want to, but I've seen what's been in
eat
there.
anyone's pants.
No, I was expecting you to eat them. It wasn't a question for me. It's a question for you.
No, I'm gonna immediately run for the nearest like thing that has like shirts or whatever on it and try and grab something off of it.
Yeah, that's not
You
a
gotta
problem.
get a shirt for your pants.
You run over.
Wear one around, tie one around the waist like you would like a sweatshirt or
You
something.
don't even need to look for shirts, man. You run over, and there's a little merchandise booth nearby, and it's right next to like a little Marvel stand.
So while he's
And-
doing that, I'm going to walk over to the pile of mashed potatoes, run a finger through some of it, give it a sniff, give it a taste. Chuck, is it cold or hot or hot?
Give me a body
like-
test.
Buttery? Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yes.
Oh, that's definitely a fail.
Okay. It's hot. It is delicious. It is the best mashed potatoes you have ever had in your entire life. All other mashed potatoes are now ruined for Jonathan.
Oh, God. I turned to everybody and goes, guys, two things to be concerned with. One, it's delicious. Two, I don't think it's instant. I don't know where these came from, but they're the best mashed potatoes I've ever had. I don't know that I can even enjoy Thanksgiving anymore. I'm going to have to stick to the rest of the carbs, bread and stuffing probably. I don't know. This is concerning.
Maybe yams.
Richard, you got pants yet or not? We got to keep moving. Come on.
Richard, you found a pair of shorts. They are a pair of those Lou Ferrigno Hulk tattered purple shorts.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
What? How do you spell that?
Lou Ferrigno. I don't know how to spell that. He was the guy who played the Incredible Hulk
original
on the old
Hulk?
TV show.
Nice. All you missing now are matching
Joe, it's
set of Hulk hands.
Ferrigno.
Okay.
A delayed recognition from Joe after he Googles it is always worth it.
Okay. Hands. Jesus, that music's loud. Oh, God.
What did you do?
I unmuted the tab and I forgot.
You can turn that down.
You had it at max volume.
Yeah, I did. Thought I had it turned down. Okay, that's better.
You continue your
All
trek.
right, but before we walk
Yeah.
away, I grab some more mashed potatoes in my offhand and just keep kind of gnawing at it.
Yeah, still most delicious mashed potatoes ever.
Maya looks visibly disgusted.
As you're
Like
continuing,
more than usual.
Oh, yeah.
Let's leave him behind. Actually, just gonna
Behind.
start leaving it. Yeah.
George, they got to be from the 90s, right?
Yeah. Boy, he could have got some Jinko genes if he was
He could have.
Oh my god, yes.
As you're all continuing forward, you see what appears to be a dead woman with blonde hair lying on the floor up ahead, wearing a Star Trek engineer's uniform.
What is up with all
that-
those Star Trek?
No, it couldn't be. There's no sludge around.
As you notice, there's some dark sludge kind of creeping up through the carpet.
Oh, crap. Crap on a crap basket. God, these mashed potatoes are delicious.
As
Guys,
Anthony-
we got to work around it. Don't get near the sludge.
Anthony already went up to poke it, and Anthony, as you poke it and her body rolls over, you can see that it is in fact Tasha Yar. That's right, Denise Crosby.
What?
No, I think.
No, maybe.
Are her eyes open?
Yes.
Ah. I'll walk up, kind of just take one last look, kind of take my hat off real quick, close her eyes, and just say, "We're so sorry for the loss, but you did have to make room for Michael." And then put the hat back on, stand up, and come on, guys, we got to keep moving.
Oh man, Johnson's cold as ice. I love it.
Yeah. Neon Lich Studios, welcome to the show. Thank you for that raid. This is our SadCon week of sadness. Those of us who didn't get to go to Gen Con, we're being sad together and playing stupid games. And it's a lot of fun. We're glad you're here. Finally, you see the Celebrity Row. You can see in there, Geordie LaForge is working on something back behind the counter. And he says, "I think I finally got it figured out," to himself. "All I had to do was read this manual."
No
That's
one.
when I'll
reads
sidle up next to
manuals.
him, just like I did next to O'Brien. I'll kind of crouch down next to where he is, facing away to cover our six. And I'll lean and I'll go, "That's the first step to learning anything. Always read the manual." We found O'Brien out in the main hall. He's trying to get power taken down for those force fields. What do you need, Geordie?
Well, I think I finally modulated this low bandwidth transmitter to allow us to pinpoint the exact frequency that this energy field is operating at, which allow us to create a pinpoint point that we can use for a transport extraction.
Excellent. How long will it take to set up? What do you need?
I should just need a few minutes. I've got a few calculations. Just keep everyone off my back for a minute. And I
Will do.
should.
Just so you know, Q's in play. We sent him on a wild
I
goose
saw
chase
him.
after
Yeah.
a weird hot dog.
Yeah, he was here. Captain
Sounds like
wasn't
something
here.
you'd be able to help with. That I'd
Commander Data! And all of a sudden, Brent Spiner's just like, "No!" As you see his entire body starts to transform as he actually turns into Commander Data.
Oh no.
Oh.
Hello, Commander.
I guess.
What a predicament we find ourselves in.
Data become data. No.
Geordie LaForge is like, "What are you talking about? He was always Commander Data. But you don't have to take my word for it."
You stop that.
Ba-dum-bum.
Hey!
what?
It's a Reading
Now
Rainbow
we just
reference.
need to
Reading
Yeah.
Rainbow reference.
Reading Rainbow Joe. Google faster.
I've heard that.
He's the
I've heard
guy
of
from
that.
Reading Rainbow, Joe.
Oh my gosh, someone's offering us a promotion for our channel. Viewers,
Oh my
followers,
God.
chatbots.
Guys,
Oh,
Holy
God.
crap.
so great.
That's amazing.
That's so
Dan, hurry up and do your thing
exciting.
faster.
I don't. I'm a mod.
Don't.
so I
It's a
just don't
trick.
have
It's
a
cute.
It's cute.
Oh, that's what the LeVar Burton guy's from.
It is. He's from Star
One,
Trek
one of the things, yes.
and from
And
Reading
Reading
Rainbow.
Rainbow.
You know, I
Roots.
actually really appreciate this, Joe, because I didn't grow up in North America, so I'm missing a whole bunch of pop culture stuff.
I
to,
never
like,
understand
2003.
anything we do in these.
Trust me, Joe. Most of this is before my time too.
Joe's just an ensign. He hasn't really gotten
That's
any
true.
experience yet.
How's Crusher doing there, Maeve?
The what?
Another Star
I
Trek
got that.
reference.
I
Look
got
up Wesley
that
Crusher.
one.
Lee?
Got that. I know
I've-
a good chunk
Damn
of
it,
Star
Wesley.
Trek because my partner is a big Star Trek fan.
The only Star Trek I've seen had Cumberbatch in it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't think I saw
Bog, you
that
mean?
one.
It's the movie.
It's one of the new movies
yeah.
where
Yeah.
Benedict
Into Darkness.
Cumberbatch kind of sort of plays Khan.
Doctor Strange.
Oh,
Yeah.
was he good at it?
Doctor Strange becomes community insane.
Well, I mean, it's Benedict
Starring
Cumberbatch,
Smog
so
as
he's
Doctor
always
Strange.
good.
That's true. He's always delightful to watch. That's true.
He is. The movie was complete garbage. I don't remember where. I'd have to ask Jake. It was another movie for something else, and they're just like, "How can we make this Star Trek?" And they just did it.
There's a lot of things that do that.
Fuck?
That's what the Halo TV show did too. It was like another script and they just slapped the Halo name on it.
I
But-
was wanting to watch that and didn't get around to it. I think I made the
Yeah,
right choice.
supposedly District 9 was supposed to be Halo, and it didn't, so they slapped District 9 on it.
Yeah.
I liked the Halo show and District 9. I'll give it
Oh,
that
I
Halo
love
wasn't
Studio.
Halo.
I will watch anything O Studio puts out.
Yeah. As you're all standing there, slightly distracted while Jordy is working on whatever it is that he's working on, all of a sudden, let's see who our victim is.
Oh, it's Jordy with a G.
How else do you spell it?
Yep.
Oh, not with the G.
Richard,
Like
you're,
George.
you're hearing this tangent about Star Trek, and all of a sudden, standing in front of you, maybe 6 feet in front of you, you see 5 Power Ranger action figures.
Like action figures or people?
Action figures.
Which ones? This is important.
Yeah, which
Oh man, now that's a test. There's only about 180 different series.
oh my god, it's the Tiny Power
Sentai.
Rangers.
The only Power Rangers I ever saw was the one where they were cops.
That is not this.
Go, go,
This is the
ACAB
original 90s,
Rangers.
That's
Where's the green one? I'm sorry, I mean white one.
And the white, and yeah, this was the white Power Ranger era.
This set is slightly before that. It's first run.
Was it? Okay.
The early days.
All right. Look at their face
Before
masks.
Jason.
Wait.
Who passed away
Oh,
recently. Rest in peace, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
As Richard.
As did, what's her face? Yellow Ranger.
Yeah, Trini was the character's name. Car wreck, yeah.
I can't remember her actual name.
Richard, all of a sudden they start moving and they're pointing at you. Holy shit, Sammy. Early 2000. Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, yes. I want to be the young boy whose father took me to the city to see a marching band. That's who I want to be.
Oh, okay, okay. As Richard, they point at you and you hear in tiny voices, they're yelling out and they're striking all of these fighting poses. It's kind of hard to hear, What are you gonna do?
They probably think we're the bad guys. Only the bad guys are big.
Are these the ones
Yeah.
that can like combine into each other, or is that different?
Yeah,
That's
that's Power
just
Rangers.
sex, Joe.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
Richard,
First, I gotta
I'm gonna like
summon their
nudge all
Zords.
the. I'm
though.
gonna nudge Jonathan. Be like, hey, there's Power Rangers over there.
I'll turn around, Power Rangers, and I'm looking like at shoulder, like at head high.
no, there's like
and I'm
some
not seeing them.
6-inch
grab
Power
his head and,
Rangers.
like-
There's some like 6-inch Power Rangers down there. like,
Are there
striking their
Zord
fighting
toys
moves.
somewhere?
What's that?
I need to find Zord. Are there the Zord toys somewhere?
You don't see them initially.
I mean, we got to help them make the Megazord.
So when Richard forces my head to look down at them, I'm assuming they're on the floor.
Yeah.
Do I see them moving, or are they just
Oh, they're
standing?
moving.
Are they just
they're
sitting
like
there in pose?
striking fighting poses, and you can kind of hear they're yelling something. But
Oh man, I'm figuring it's going.
Okay, it's like the Star Trek people is one thing because those are like adults in costumes, and like it's live action. But this is tiny toy. This is a totally different thing. Like I am freaking out now because these are moving toys.
that's fair.
Why weren't you freaking out about the
It's like
Star
Toy
Trek
Story.
It is
Because
like
those
Toy
are just
Story.
adults in costumes.
I want to see if
Or
they
like-
can make the Megazord.
thing? That's what I want to see too.
Maybe they're really small adults.
What the
Like-
fuck, guys? What is going on here?
All of
Maya
a sudden,
and
they
I are-
all strike the same pose
Very
and look
sudden.
up at the sky.
Oh shit!
Here it comes.
Wow.
And some fucking rock music starts playing. Dun, 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 dun. And then from
Yes.
somewhere, you see mountains. You see open sea. Is all
Oh.
of these like dog-sized, different colored robots start flying and running in.
I'm gonna be just whispering, "Go, go, Power Rangers!"
And Maya whispered, "No, no, 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 no."
I'm gonna start stepping on them as we're waiting for this cutscene.
You need to give me a body test. They are fucking Power Rangers.
All right,
I'm just stabbed in the foot with a tiny sword.
they're in their cutscene. Like I'm trying and sequence break it. I'm a burn a
Help you
lock.
break your
Yeah.
foot.
Does that
There
pass?
we go. Yes.
Joe, roll me a d6.
Okay. 2.
You step on Billy.
Oh no!
What's that?
That's the
Billy.
blue one.
That's my one.
Power Ranger
Nerd.
As they're all like
The nerd one.
yelling out, they grab Billy and they all like magically leap into their robots coming together. And there's this huge cutscene, like you don't know where your bodies are anymore. It's just you're observing this cutscene.
Dang
And
it.
then standing in front of you is a maybe like 5 foot tall, fully formed Megazord
Oh no!
as it strikes a fighting pose and it looks like it means business.
I mean, I did want this to happen. but-
Yeah, me too.
Jonathan's just gonna like look up into the air and like shake a fist like, Q, is this your doing?
What?
As it swings its sword right at Maeve.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maeve, first you got to give me a body test.
Okay. I passed.
Okay, that's fine. As you are hit with this sword, you only take 1 point of damage as this huge shower of
Sweet.
sparks goes flying off of your body. And you stumble back and you've got this scorch mark across your chest. Maeve, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna try and pizza cutter it with my big 2-handed pizza cutter.
You do, and that does a d8.
Okay. 3 damage.
You hit for 3 damage. As you hit it, this shower of sparks just erupts and flies out. There's like a fireball behind it, and it goes stumbling back a few feet and then kind of restrikes another fighting pose.
A lot of pyrotechnics.
Maeve, who's up next?
Is anyone like? Do I see anyone in the group is like ready to go? Does anyone have like their weapon out or anything?
Richard,
think
Jonathan, Maya, or Anthony?
Bro, you on your own.
Yeah, no.
We'll do.
I'm like curled up in the fetal position, freaking out that a toy just went through his door.
Tyler.
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck this cutscene just happened.
You're out of it though. You're back to your body.
You're like, is there a dialogue box?
my-
Do I click something?
That was
I
my
skip?
first out of body experience.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sweep the leg then.
Okay. Sweeping the leg. I'll tell you what, just since you're just trying to sweep the leg and not attacking with the weapon, give me a body test.
It's a pass.
As you run up and you do like that Street Fighter crouch backward spin leg sweep, the Megazord does this like over exaggerated huge backflip and then just lands like flat on its face on the ground.
Okay.
Who's next, Richard?
Anthony.
I mean, I don't really want to fight them, which means I need to go find the Green Ranger or the White Ranger toy and throw it into the mix.
Give me a luck test. No, give me a mind test.
Instead, I want to make things worse. All right, hold on.
You just want to watch him fight.
Oh,
Are they dinosaurs?
Yeah, not all of them.
In one, not all of them. The original one, they were animals.
They're a Voltron toy kicking around.
How'd you do, man?
I passed.
Amazing.
You, in fact, find a Dragon Zord.
Yeah.
Now you gotta give me a luck
Ooh.
test.
Pass.
Is that a pass?
It's a pass.
You are
Nice.
very lucky, my friend, because the Dragon Zord that you find was from early first season of Power Rangers.
Nice.
And what does that mean? That means Tommy is still evil and working for Rita Repulsa.
He's the Green Ranger still.
He's got freaking Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, give me just a moment.
I'm adding complications to this game that are unexpected.
You know, it's fine. Everything's fine. As all of a sudden you throw this
I watched
Dragon
a lot of Power
Zord
Rangers.
and it grows up to like almost the same height, like 5 foot tall, as the Megazord. And you watch.
But just one guy is that?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's because he's cool and shit. He had a ponytail.
Yeah, and he played a little flute sword.
And he played a flute.
Oh, he's the flute
Dudes who
sword
play
guy.
flutes and have ponytails are the coolest ones.
And the ones that
They're the ones
all
that'll
my
break your
grades
spine.
had massive crushes on growing
See?
up.
They're the cool ones.
Are his fingers guns?
Yes,
They
Joe.
are, in fact.
Why wouldn't they be?
Okay.
He was the
If
original
you
finger
could
gun.
make a giant
Jesus Christ,
dinosaur
Joe.
robot.
It's like you've never watched anything ever.
No, this isn't even
Fast
having to
Joe with Power
dealing with
Rangers.
Joe watching things or not.
No, this is like every Godzilla movie ever. This is Mecha Godzilla basically
If you
rebranded.
could make
Come
a
on.
giant fighting robot, why would you not give it finger guns? Or as
If you
Alex
look at his
calls it,
tail.
handguns.
Or a drill
What's it-
tail. Or
It's got a
laser
drill
eyes.
tail.
Basic
I like the drill tail.
engineering
Yeah,
design
I mean,
choices.
This is like basic engineering.
Did they not
Joe.
cover
Come
this
on.
in public school for you, Joe?
I guess not. I must have been sick that day.
Up there high in the mountains of where he comes from, it's the air's too thin. They can't.
All right.
Yeah.
Anthony, it was your turn. You threw out the Dragon Sword. The Dragon
now I'm
Sword
just-
it's its turn now.
Tail is a step.
Yes.
As it uses its drill tail and just attacks the Megazord while it's on the ground, dealing 10 damage.
Oh
Heck,
God,
Yeah.
he's killing those children.
That's fine.
I mean,
they
they
were
never
teenagers.
die until real life.
Like Evangelion now.
Exactly.
I mean, he did beat up on the Power Rangers in the show, so this is
Anthony.
only fair.
Give me
Yeah.
2d6.
6.
6. Oh, that's the fear table.
I want to see that now. I want to see like a Power Rangers fight scene with the Evangelion like sound effects.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh, you got to keep the original sound effects.
Oh my
They are
God.
coming
You need
out
the-
with the new Power
You need
Rangers
Evangelion.
combat
Yeah.
comic.
You need the
dealing,
Evangelion
I
music.
think we hate that's why.
Yeah.
yeah, but they're coming out with a new combat. It's called like Darkest
Like the
Timeline or some
screaming
shit,
shit.
where you've got zombie Power Rangers,
Oh wow,
God.
that's
like
gonna
the
be
OG
interesting.
Power Rangers, like this, like on the cover of one of like Kimberly is like zombie Pink Ranger.
Wow.
Megazord's fucked up. That was Dragonzord's turn. So let's see. Megazord started. Who's gone so far? Maeve went, and then Anthony went.
I went.
I've gone.
Maya and
I went.
Richard.
Okay.
Jonathan and
Maya?
Maya have not gone yet.
Yeah.
Let's see. Maya is 1 to 2. Jonathan is 3 to 4. Maya, it's your turn.
I also don't want to fight.
Okay.
Because I think they're so cool. So I'm gonna take one of my special items, the spiky collar specifically,
Sure.
and unclip it, and walk up to Dragonzord and be like, you know what I always thought would look so good on you? And just clip it around his neck.
You clip it around his neck. The Dragonzord looks at you, wink, and then re-strikes a fighting pose.
I don't think the Dragonzord can even wink.
It can now.
This one can.
Don't ruin
No, it
this
just
for
has, like,
Maya.
It just has like an overlaid like white flash like right on its eye. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah. The
It's like
red
in
LED
post.
flickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jonathan, it's your turn now.
As
Jonathan
Maya's
is still on the.
visibly fluttering.
As this is still going on, I am like crouched down, sitting on the floor, arms wrapped around my legs, knees up to my chin, and I'm just kind of rocking back and forth a little bit, and I'm like slapping my face over and over again every once in a while, just going, I must not fear, fear is the mind killer. I must not fear, fear is the mind killer. I must not fear, fear is the mind killer. I'm out of it.
Joe, that's from Dune.
Okay.
You know. Fear's the
I didn't
little
know
death.
that either.
Okay.
That movie's like a year old. You should know that
have
one.
they said that in the new one?
I don't know. I didn't
They
watch
have.
the
I don't
new
think
one.
they've gotten there yet.
No, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure
Maybe
they
they did.
have.
Maybe they did.
I thought they did.
Okay.
I think it's in that last.
Oh, did he say
Like,
that when he stuck his hand in the Kleenex box?
I was just
Yeah.
thinking about that
Oh, it
scene.
might have
I
been that
think
scene,
that's
yeah.
that's when they did it. They introduced it.
The gobstopper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jonathan,
what
it's
it
your
is.
turn again.
I enjoy this
All right, after
alternative
slapping
summary of
myself a
what
couple of
happened.
times and kind of, snapping myself out of it, chanting to myself for a few minutes, I'm ignoring what's going on with the Zoids, the Zords. I'm standing up and I'm
I was
turning
gonna
to
say, those are different.
just gonna say-
Those are different series. Zoids
I'm
was
just
great
turning
too, though.
turning straight to Data. Commander, LaForge needs some time to cover. I don't know what's going on with this stuff over here. We got to go find O'Brien and see where he's at. He was near the main hall, just a little ways from the ballroom. Can you help me track him down?
As Commander Data clicks on his comm badge, Chief O'Brien, what is your current location? You hear O'Brien? I'm over here at this panel on the whatever wall doing this, and like I'm rerouting this and that, but I don't know why all their power conduits are leaking water. Something's not right here. And Commander Data will turn to you. I have discovered the location of Chief O'Brien. I will retrieve him for you. Commander Data out. And he just backflips out, heading that direction.
Okay.
Jonathan.
That's what I kind of mumbled to myself. Shit, I think O'Brien's hit the plumbing.
Jonathan, who's going next? Now, I will tell you, you can pick me either as the Megazord or the Dragonzord, or you can pick Richard, Maya, Maeve, or Anthony.
I'm gonna go to Anthony.
Anthony?
I mean, I want the Zords to fight, so
It's going to pass your turn.
I mean, I'm giving it to the Dragon Zord though. Get him, Tommy.
Dragonzord puts a foot down right on the back of the Megazord.
What's it gonna do its special beam cannon in the center?
It's not. Sadly disappointing. It doesn't look like it's doing this, but it's kind of turned so it's facing the group of you. As its tail rises up over, spinning, coming right down towards the back of the head of the Megazord, it looks at Maya. And then plunges
Jesus.
the drill through the back of the Megazord. Let's see if he does the job. He does not. The Megazord endures. I'm going to pass to the Megazord. Megazord leaps up, gets its big sword, does that super strike with the beam of light, and whips it down hard across the Megazord. Maya, I think you need to roll me a d10 here.
Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna kill my boyfriend. I can feel it.
I do want to tell you, there are rules for exploding damage. So if you roll a 10,
Yes.
it explodes.
What'd you ask
Why
me to
didn't
roll?
Tommy's
D10.
first attack get to
'Cause
explode?
I forgot that rule existed.
Tommy could have one shot at him.
He could have, but we're past that now.
7.
7 is good. Roll me 2d6.
Okay. Three?
It staggers back the Dragonzord. Dragonzord is relatively fine. It will have to skip its next turn. And with that, I am
Okay.
going to pass the turn to Maya.
I am. I'm. We saw the Blue Ranger get crushed.
Yeah, you did.
Before, so I'm assuming the blue leg is unmanned. So
Fair, yeah.
so I'm going to try and kick that out of the
Nice.
see how that goes.
Okay. So,
Double
you're,
down on Billy.
Too.
so are you attacking with the weapon or just trying to kick the leg out?
Well, okay. So you tell me what would be better, because my weapon that I have is a knife.
Yeah,
So ostensibly, I could just like jam it in the joint and just like
absolutely.
fuck it up that way.
You could. So
And then
here's the difference. If you
would I
kick
get
its
weapon image?
if you kick its leg out, you'll get a chance to knock it down. It won't take damage. If you stab it with the knife, you are guaranteed to do damage.
Then I'll do that.
Okay. Roll me a knife as a one-handed weapon, so that's a d6. Give me a d6.
Doke. 3.
You bury the knife hard. You must have hit some kind of like power conduit, something like that. as the
That
Megazord
right into Billy.
leaps up and is staggering. As you can see, lights are starting to glow and pulsate from inside. It takes a few steps back. It takes a few more steps back. And then it goes quiet as there's a flash of light. As the Megazord just... boom, like you see like a fucking like atomic bomb goes off in the movies. As you're standing there, as this rush of hot air washes across all of you. And as it all clears, your vision kind of comes back. You can see that there is just a crater where the Megazord used to stand. You've killed the Power Rangers.
Oh no!
Oh no. Oh.
The
Hey,
weight
it
of
was
this moment.
It was their fault they attacked us.
That's fair.
They did.
That's fair.
Yep. Totally unprovoked.
Okay.
Don't worry, they come back later.
Yeah, a couple times. That'll be
Yeah.
fun.
It'll be a
Fine.
reboot.
Plus Tommy has to come back too, so you know.
That's true. There's the whole redemption arc.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Guys, we still haven't found the captain. We got to find the captain before we can get out of here.
No,
Yeah.
They just killed teenagers, man.
Well, they
We're
weren't real.
teenagers.
Those weren't teenagers. Those were just adults dressing up as teenagers and acting badly. And besides, those were action figures.
They were adults
I'm
dressed
pretty
as
sure that's real
teenagers,
blood, man.
dressed as action figures. No.
as you all hear from behind you, "Yeah, these are the dicks that have been fucking with our phone." You hear another voice. "Yeah, man, like, they done fucked with the hot dog and like, they blew stuff up." And a third voice. Meh.
I've been having a great time, honestly.
As
I
you
don't know
all
about
turn
you guys.
around, and you see these three standing behind you.
What is your problem?
Wait, all three of them still?
All three of them.
Besides making
I thought Russell
abnormally
turned my
good
pants into mashed potatoes.
He did, but now he's back here.
He might do it again.
Meh. That's right, Russell. Like, I was pretty fucked up with them. Like, we just came here to have a good time and make their convention better.
Well,
Didn't you
no,
see
it's pretty
the-
fucked up of you. This was a fun convention until you started, like, doing stuff.
Nah, man, like, it was terrible. Like, you didn't even have any of the fucking people from the shows we watch. You had some regular ass people pretending to be them.
But,
That's
like,
what the
that
convention's
just
supposed to be for.
means you went to the wrong convention.
What? What are you talking about?
There's, like, more than one convention.
What?
Yeah. There's
I
a
don't
lot
fucking
of them.
believe that. We were told that there's only one convention and one time to go. Oh, that is a banked reroll.
There's probably going to be one in the hotel across the street next week.
Is this not
Probably.
Gen Con?
No.
No, this is SadCon.
This is SadCon.
Kobold Con.
Holy fuck.
SadCon, right?
This is SadCon.
God damn it, Russell. You sent us to the wrong convention.
SadCon, where Tasha Yar dies.
Aren't you sad to be here?
Well, yeah, I am now that I know it's not Gen Con. What kind of shit is this? I was hoping to meet the guy who played Scooby-Doo.
It's
Sorry,
exactly
this
as
isn't Gen Con. This is
advertised.
Gen Con.
Well, fuck. All right, well, that's our bad. I guess we'll be going.
Thanks for the Power Ranger fight, though.
You got it.
Yeah, how'd you do that?
Oh, we're fucking like psychic and shit, and like have nanobots. And Russell's a god, so he can do like cool god stuff. But usually he only does shit with like food and mashed potatoes.
We saw.
Meh.
One question before you guys leave.
Yeah.
How and when will I die?
Oh, what, you're Jonathan? Hang on a second.
That's 2 questions, Jonathan.
And he walks over and he like just pokes one finger into your left nostril. And he pays attention. Well, it depends. When you're 33 years old, your doctor's going to recommend a colonoscopy. If you ignore your doctor, you're going to die before you're 40. If you listen to your doctor, you're going to make it to your 70s.
Practical. I like it. Thank you.
You got it. And he takes his finger out and licks it off. All right.
Wait,
We're
who's
out.
paying for my therapy?
Oh, I can find that out too. And he walks up to you and he sticks a finger in your left nostril. Oh, your parents are, but they're going to have to sell one of their cars. You all should invest in universal health care. He pulls his finger out, licks it off.
That only worked for you, or does that work for everyone?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like if I stick my finger in my left nose or someone else's, will I learn things?
Yeah, go for it. Stick it into Maeve's nose.
Yeah, just
Give me a luck check there, Anthony.
I'm gonna bat it away before he tries to.
I think that means Maeve has no future.
I wasn't going to say it.
we'll
Anyway,
never know.
It's all that damn rock music.
Is that important to know?
Is what important to know.
Is that the finger in the nose? Is that part of the process?
Yeah. I mean, like, if you want to stick your finger in my nose, that's fine. We'll see what you can learn.
I'll save it for another day.
All right, so be it.
Yeah, this will happen another day.
I'm going
right.
for it. Never mind.
Dip, dip, potato chip, and we are out. And they all just disappear in a flash of light. You can see people start yelling that the doors are open. Now what?
Are the characters still the characters? Where's O'Brien? Where's Data?
You see walking through the crowd, Commander Data carrying O'Brien, covered, soaking wet. Some bits of dookie stuck on him.
He hit a sewer line.
I have found Chief O'Brien, as you've requested.
Excellent, Commander. It looks like he needs to be cleaned up a little bit.
Yes, he does.
Chief, you all right?
Shit, no.
I don't get paid enough for this shit.
I don't get paid
It's the
enough for this.
Is the Dragon Zord still Dragon Zording?
You see that it's kind of like standing against a wall, kind of foot up, smoking a cigarette. Keeps kind of glancing towards Maya.
Are we finished here?
That was a question
just
for
come
all of
and
you.
just come and get me when you're done.
I mean, like,
I
I
wander off to
Dragon
the
Zord.
Zord.
And
I
that's
don't know, and I don't want
I brought
to know.
Tommy into this, and he's not leaving with me. But
We'll close that fade to black as you see Maya and the Dragon Zord walking away with the Dragon Zord's arm around Maya's shoulder. And that's
I have some regrets about this ending.
is the end of our Teenage Odyssey SadCon one-shots. You're welcome, everyone.
Oh, the DOK
an acid
version of
trip.
romance. I love it.
It's very good. It's very good. All right. Well, we can make like a tree and get the fuck out of here. We'll do any closing plugs. My Trey, thank you for hanging out with us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
always
It
fun.
was such a good time and I get to hang out with you guys. So thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for
You can also catch Maitre and I every Tuesday and Thursday on our YouTube channel, Defenders of Kobold, for our Oops All Goblins Pathfinder 2 campaign.
Chuck is the responsible
I-
one.
Somehow ended up playing the responsible one.
No, random rolls and all that.
No. It was out of necessity.
Oh God, that's terrifying.
Yes. We aggressively avoid plots. Yeah. And we really try to seduce anything and everything we come across.
I like it. It's a good vibe. I like it.
It's the best vibe. Maitre, you got anything else? You want to point anyone towards your channel?
Yeah, I'm Maestro Plays Games on YouTube. I've taken a bit of a hiatus from making new content, but I have about 50 videos in backlog, about 10 or 15 minutes each if people want to check it out. It's tabletop game and system agnostic, but all about play and GM experience. So if that sounds cool, you should maybe check it out.
Absolutely. Links in the chat. Let's see here. Dan, what do you want to plug for us?
The Discord. Go click on the link and go talk to us
Hang
about our
out with
terrible
all of
decisions
us.
tonight.
And as well as Adventures in Lollygagging, Grim and Perilous Studios, Steam Steel Murder. Let's see here. Joe, what's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow we are running the first campaign in Anvia, the game I'm making. So
Yes, we are.
looking forward to that. Should be fun.
Yes, we are. I heard John's making a goblin spellcaster.
Gnome spellcaster.
A gnome
yeah.
spellcaster. I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm playing, but I promise it is not going to be a spellcaster.
No more milking you, Chuck.
No, that's just well, actually, Eddie, why don't you tell everyone what we're doing Saturday night?
Oh God, I hope to God I this is unfair because now I have to say, I'm obligated to say that Saturday night, I hope more than anything in the world that I can squeeze something out of you to save my new wife.
That's true. And for reference, we're talking about our show, Danger Strangers, on Goodman Games Official. We're playing Weird Frontiers. Eddie here plays our luchador. Joe plays our gambler. Dan plays our gunslinger. And I play our cultist that does weird things, like turns into a cactus man, and people can milk me for healing juices. I also have,
Or you can throw up in our mouth.
I also have healing vomit. If I puke and someone eats it, they get to heal.
You are accidentally our healer.
I am accidentally the healer.
Absolutely unintentionally and unwillingly.
Yeah. Cat the Dice Goblin, thanks for hanging out with us. If it's 6 a.m. there, you should go to sleep.
He can baby burn us for healing.
Please, if this is the last, maybe go watch something else first before you go to sleep. I don't want you to have these kinds of dreams.
And then I guess finally, Wednesday, we'll be back for our weekly Wednesday Dungeon Crawl Classics game. We're playing The Night Below. Yes, the party is also aggressively avoiding the plot there. It's a theme.
We like the
Surely
roleplay,
not all
less the
Chuck's fault.
story. I don't know. We're just good at that.
We're aggressively skipping right over the plot of that one.
They did. They really did. All right. We are going to get out of here. So, I guess until we see you next time, man.
Get your butt checked. Smoke responsibly.
Meh.
Be very careful what robots you seduce.
Or don't. Either way.
Don't get stuck in a cutscene.
Don't get stuck in a cutscene.
Cutscene.
All right. Later, everyone.
Night.